But Mike Joseph is standing by with a guy who teaches psychology. He may want to work on Mike right after this interview. Stay with us. Here's Mike.
Well, I know one place he can go after this interview, but I just got him much, much more intelligent when this man sat down next to me, retired Professor Alan Childs. Welcome to the Halftime Show.
Thanks, I appreciate that, Mike.
Let me just start by saying congratulations. 37 years up here on the Hill, just amazing. Tell me maybe one or two things that really you remember from your tenure here that kind of stood out.
Oh, well, there's so many. 37 years, you're going to have a few memories, believe me.
We got 4 minutes.
No, I can't do all that. I mean, I think that in general, just the relationships that I developed with the students and my colleagues, and those are the two things I think that I miss the most, having retired. But I've tried a lot of things. They kept giving me jobs hoping I could do one of them. I was dean. I established the CITLS, which was the Center for helping faculty improve their teaching and to work on their teaching. I've been involved with a number of committees, chaired a number of committees, and that's really what's been a blessing for me. It's given me an opportunity to try a lot of different things, to contribute to the organization in different ways. And I was looking, I think, way back when, 39, 40 years ago, for a chance to contribute to something in that way, in a variety of ways.
Well, you've definitely done that, and it's got to, and you can do that here at Lafayette. There's certain schools you cannot do that at.
Liberal arts education, not only for our students, but for the faculty. You really do get involved.
That's exactly right. What a great way to put that. And obviously you're a faculty advisor here, mentor for the basketball team. That's got to be exciting too, to stay involved and see the kids on both ends.
I did that for 27 years. I'm the longest serving member of the men's basketball program. I've been here in the program longer than Fran. And Fran, in fact, I was on his search committee. He blames me for almost not getting the job. But doing that keeps me close to a sport that I love. Both my kids play that. My son is actually a coach in high school. I love the game. I'd be here anyway. And when John Leone asked me to step up and do it 27 years ago, it was a no-brainer for me. And I love the relationships that we establish. I travel with the team when I can, sit on the bus and talk about things, anything from your favorite movie to what's going on politically to how they're doing with their classes and what are they thinking about in the future. And I love that opportunity. As a faculty member, I think one of the things I enjoyed was the advising aspect of it, helping people sort through the issues that they're facing and how to solve problems and sending them out. I mean, I can't tell you the feeling you have when you see them walk across the stage 4 years later, to know that you had some small role in them being able to do that. There's very little gratification like that.
I think it's a little bit bigger role than you're putting on here, but having someone like that, and we had someone when I played football here, and just having someone to lean on as a student, maybe not even share, like you said, not to share so much the basketball aspect, the football, but having somebody to share that, it's very, very important.
I love it when the students, particularly the basketball players, just come to my office, we'll close the door, say, Doc, I got to talk, and I'll just sit there and listen, and I think sometimes they need somebody who is not in a judgmental position, not a faculty member, not a coach, to sort of just vent things. And I'm a good listener. I think I am anyway. Well, that was very rewarding, to be able just to be there for them when they needed it.
Well, let's talk about your retirement. What are you doing outside of Lafayette? I cannot believe you're not down in Florida or somewhere where it's warm, because it's -6 outside.
Well, I stay around because my son is, again, a high school coach, so I want to see his games. But this institution has been a part of my life's blood for so long, I can't just walk away from it. I'm still involved with the basketball team, obviously. I'm on the Maroon Club Executive Committee as a faculty rep. I've been involved with the Williams Arts Center. I'm on the advisory panel for that. I'm still seeing my advisees, my juniors and seniors from previous years. So, in fact, I was in the office writing 6 letters of recommendations.
I don't think you're actually retired.
No, they stopped paying me.
That's the only difference.
That's right. I'm doing the same thing. They just don't pay me anymore. And I'm taking 2 trips for the admissions office in the spring. I just want to be involved. Like I said, it's something that comes naturally to me. It's been so much a part of my life. I've been a teacher for 42 years, because I taught before I came here. It's something I have to do.
I tell you, when I retire, I think he's going to come out of retirement and take my job. You're also, quickly, the answer to a big trivia question, the first Patriot League executive director. That's got to be amazing as well, real quick.
It is. I'm very proud of that. You asked me what I've been proud of, to have been involved in the foundation of this league. It's a trick question, though.
Yes, it is.
It was the Colonial League when I was the executive.
And I played in the Colonial League, exactly.
And so when it changed, but the best thing I did was hand it over to a professional like Carl Ulrich, who turned the league into what it was. But the fact that I had some little small role to play, it means a lot to me. And it's one of those things you can look at as a little legacy that you sort of leave behind. And not many people get an opportunity to do something like that.
We're lucky to have you, and thank you so much for a couple minutes. Appreciate it.
Anytime, Mike,
Back to you guys.
Spent a lot of time in his office talking about John.